Make a couple of comments, and just to clarify a few things, it's Denny Hamlin in the number 18 NASCAR Nationwide Series entry, Michael McDowell in the number 18 NASCAR Sprint Cup Series entry. Joe?
Yeah, we want to meet with everybody and just say that we met this morning with NASCAR, and they explained their situation and their decision. And after that, sometimes in life you have to deal with some real tough things. This is a tough situation for us, and basically what we're trying to do is go through it the right way. Everybody here with our race team is trying to meet with everybody that was affected by this, and obviously we got a lot of work to do there and a lot of people to see, but we're going to be trying to go through this and try and handle everything in the right way.
All right, we'll open up just a handful of questions. Obviously, there's not much more Joe can say about this than what he already has, but we'll go ahead, and if the staff here at Texas can bring some microphones around. Actually, we'll start right here with Dustin, and then we'll go to Claire.
Dustin Long, Landmark Newspapers. Joe, certainly Kyle has been involved in a series of incidents, even in the last year, even through his career. Obviously, there's some aggressiveness there. But at what point does some of the weight fall on your shoulders? And I know last night was not in one of your vehicles, but he's still one of your drivers. He's still one of your employees. He's still, you know, in theory, you're one of his mentors. So, in essence, what do you have to do? When does this stop? Or does this need to be, or how do you need to address this situation?
Right. Yeah, I think the first part of that question, it definitely rests with me. I think when you own something and you're the owner, you're responsible. And so I think that question is kind of easy for me to answer. And I think I take full responsibility for it. And what we're going to try and do now, you mentioned other things in the past, tried to handle those things the right way, try and make the right decisions, and certainly that's what we're going to try and do with this.
Claire B. Lang, Sirius XM NASCAR Radio. Two quick things. One is, what was Kyle's reaction to all of this? We only saw him leave the hauler in a somber facial expression. And second of all, we had heard over the course of a while that M&M's wasn't going to take this again. What's the sponsor reaction to this on their part, and Kyle's reaction?
Well, I think first of all, I met with Kyle at his motorhome this morning, and I think it was, it's one of those personal conversations you have when a real tough situation like this comes up, and I think for all of our other partners that are involved with this, there's a number of them, and we haven't even had a chance to get with everybody yet, so we're still trying to go through that as best we can. We'll be here the whole weekend trying to meet with everybody and try and work our way through this and try and handle it the right way.
That's actually Shannon in the back there. Right.
Shannon Spake, ESPN. I know it's early, but I'm wondering if the team, Joe Gibbs Racing, is considering any internal penalties for Kyle outside of what NASCAR has implemented.
Yeah, I think right now we're just trying to handle it. First things first for us, and there's so many things to consider and so many people to meet with. I think that's our main concern this morning. I wanted to make sure I came over here and have a chance to meet everybody face to face and kind of tell you where the team was. But I think we're still early in the process, and we're trying to work our way through it as best and fast as we can.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up. We're going to go Reed. And then right over here, and then we'll be done.
Reed Spencer with Sporting News. Coach, first of all, do you agree with the severity of the penalty that was placed on Kyle today? And when you talking to the people that are affected by this, does that include Hornaday and Harvick?
Yeah, I think first of all, I think that part of it, I haven't even got to that yet for me. And I think the first part of the question was, I'm sorry.
Do you agree with the severity?
The severity of the penalty. I think when you're, I always trust NASCAR. I think they do a great job. They manage this series. It's grown because of them and the way they handle it. And so, I have great faith in the decisions they make. And we've been a part of this for a long time. We love it. We love being a part of it, and we love this sport. And so I think our sport's where it is because of NASCAR and the way they handle things. And so this was a tough one for us. But as I mentioned, sometimes in life you go through tough things. You don't like it. But we're certainly going to try and work our way through this one and do the right thing and try and handle it the right way.
Okay,
Bob Hawk, Christine Daly. Do you expect any additional penalties from NASCAR? And also, can you talk about why you put McDowell in the car?
I haven't talked about that. I have no idea what else NASCAR is planning. We just were really with them this morning trying to handle this weekend. And I think Michael had been in our cars before, has raced some for us, and actually been in the car. So we kind of felt like in such a short notice, we like him a lot. We think he's a great person. And so I think he was kind of a natural choice for us.
And last question.
Coach Doug Branch, ESPN Dallas. Do you think that there's going to be any carryover into what happened this weekend through the rest of the season and even potentially into next season with Kyle?
I don't think you actually know. At different times, I think drivers, have problems or confrontations with somebody, and I don't know. That kind of plays out over a period of time. I don't think I could probably answer that.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
All right,
Joe,
thank
you.
you.